Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to I'll get it right, episode 14 of the Scotiable, Nova Scotia's only live community TV talk show. Were you grooving to the intro music? That's from Robert Campbell. Greatly appreciate him allowing us to use that. And, welcome to the Nova Scotiable. Settle down, everybody. Yeah, we know you're excited about the show, and so am I. I've got a lot of great stuff for you today, so hang in there and remember that if you have something you want to talk about, you can zoom in right now because this is a live show and we can talk about some Nova Scotian stuff, whatever you think. And there is a link on the video description here that you can use to zoom in, and the information is way over the far side of the screen over there. The ID and password for Zoom is there on the screen, but it's also in the description. So just remember, this show is all about being sociable, okay? So we won't accept any inappropriate behavior, and I'll call Charlie from the Comedy Cove HRM to straighten you out if you mess around here. So you have to check out episode 11 of the Nova Scotiable to see what I mean by that. Thanks again, Charlie. All right, so once again, just a couple housekeeping items we have to go through. Yeah. Of course, I've already mentioned that you can zoom in right now and be a part of the live show. And as I look over this way, if you notice me doing that, I'm checking the green room. I don't see anybody waiting to come on the show yet, but there's hope. There is hope somebody will come on and join me here because I'm lonely. All right, so what else do you have to do during this latest lockdown, right? You're sitting on a Sunday afternoon and join me on a talk show. There's something to do. Anyhow, the meeting info is on the right hand of the screen, like I said, and you just have to zoom in. And if you do come on the show live, just please remember to turn the sound on the live stream down or off because there's a significant delay, probably about 10 seconds or so. And that will really mess things up. So anyhow, this week we're trying to do something a little different. We're going live to YouTube and sharing the link on all our social media, including the Facebook event page. So we're not live on Facebook this week. It's just been too much of a struggle to go live to both platforms. Maybe down the road, if we get some funding or whatever, we might be able to do that again. But I think right now we're just going to go live to YouTube and post it on Facebook. And of course, it's always on the website. So check out the NSLive.tv website. That's our name. That's the website. It'll always be there to watch. If you missed the live show, like I said, hey, it's available for on-demand viewing around the clock and around the world on the website. You get to watch when you want on your time and in your schedule. So, yeah. And all the stuff you see coming up on the side, over here, just do all that stuff to help us out, help the show grow, reach more people, and get more input. Again, I'm looking this way to check and see if there's anybody in the green room. I don't see anybody waiting to come on. It's a virtual green room, by the way, just so we're clear on that. It's a virtual Zoom green room. So you can join the show. All right, so let's get into it. We've got a few things we wanted to talk to while we're waiting for somebody to join. Here's an image I found posted by renowned wildlife photographer David Attenborough, and what kind of speaks for itself. I do feel bad that we just have to cut the strings of our disposable masks. Yeah, we have to do that. When we discard them, we have to make sure that those are cut. Similar to the plastic can holders, remember that? We're always asked to cut those and make sure they're not connected. So do that. And these won't become an issue for wildlife, as apparently that is happening. So something we should be aware of. Just cut those ear connectors. That's what I'll call them. Cut the straps. Okay. Checking the green room once again. No, I don't see anybody over there. Nobody waiting to come on. Not yet, anyways. So, I'm always looking for local musicians who want to be a part of the show. And it wouldn't take a great deal of response from a few of them and a little bit of input to get a music segment started for this show. Or we might even be able to develop a new NSLive.tv music show, something separate from this show. if there's enough input. So it all depends on what people comment and what kind of input we get. So, but and if you're a Nova Scotia musician, let me know what you're up to. And our viewers would like to know too. So it kind of plays forward. But this week, I found an up-and-coming heavy metal band called Bloodprint. And these eager young fellows are sure to make their mark on the local music scene. And here's a discussion that we had earlier in the week. All right, well, hey, thanks for coming on the show, guys. Bloodprint, I love it. A new up-and-coming heavy metal band. You guys like based in Halifax, are you?
Yeah, all here, yeah.
Right, so I'll go around the room here and introduce yourselves. So we have Barrett.
Yeah, I'm Barrett. I play bass guitar.
Mm-hmm. Jesse.
Hey, I'm Jesse. I play drums.
Cool. And Max.
Hey, I'm Max, and I play lead guitar and backup vocals.
And besides you, last but not least.
Yeah, I'm Zach. I do lead vocals and I do rhythm guitar.
Awesome. So that's the band Bloodprint. Am I saying it right? That's how it's Bloodprint?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right on.
Standard stuff.
Yeah. So how'd the band get started?
Well, the band started about a year and a half ago when me and some other guy, we decided, we want to start our own band. So we got Max in the band, and then we ended up later looking for a bassist.
Hey, I'm Jesse. I play
on the
drums.
audition for the auditions. He was the only one there, but he blew our minds when he started with us, and we were like, we knew immediately that we wanted him. So, yeah. And then later on, we had a few lineup changes, but we ended up getting Jesse as our drummer here, and he's just been fantastic with us.
Yeah, and yeah, we had like a small break, and then we kind of like restarted everything in about October, November.
Cool. Yeah, so it just kind of came together, find the right people, and off you go.
Yeah, it took a while to find the steady lineup, but yeah, I think it's going really good.
So what's been your main inspiration? Any particular band or bands that you really got your inspiration from?
I think it's mostly like Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. I mean, all four of us, we like pretty varied stuff. But I'd say like in general, we all really like Metallica, Megadeth, like the standard classic bands, and then like other more modern stuff, maybe like Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah,
that's probably main influence.
Yeah, we all kind of have different ideas, but I think we kind of regroup those ideas and make it our own.
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll find that diversity works to your favor, really. If everybody likes the same stuff, well, it's nice to be a little more diversified. So you guys, you're playing some covers?
I think it's mostly like Iron Maiden.
What's happening in that regard?
Well, we have 6 songs written we have 6 songs written, OGs, and we chose on some covers, but we haven't really played them. We just chose them just to have it in our back pocket, I think.
Yeah, of course, starting out, we did covers like to get to know each other, like playing with each other. Yeah. But once we get to gigging again, hopefully, we'll definitely do some covers to be able to get those gigs,
Yeah. Unfortunately, you kind of have to. You can't do all original material out of the gate, but once you guys are rich and famous, hey, always remember where your first interview was, okay? So
Oh yeah.
That being said, and you've almost kind of answered this question, I just wondering, like, where do you hope the band will be in the next 5 years? If you're actually planning on gigging, you're just doing it for fun, but apparently you do plan on getting out the door and doing some gigs.
Yeah. I think at first, that's kind of our main goal. And the more we played, we're like, yeah, this is really what we want to do. And the band's become more than just, let's just have some fun, right? We are trying to have fun while we're doing it. But we want to, in the next 5 years, we want to be somewhere with this band.
Yeah, we all really want music as our careers, for sure.
Awesome.
And we did like do, like our first gig was like right before COVID hit. So of course, like there's a year apart from our first and second gigs, but hopefully we get back to gigging as well.
It's going to happen. It will happen. Trust me.
Yeah.
So how do you find it practicing now with COVID? Is that a problem, or I suppose you're all kind of bubbling, are you?
Well,
right now.
Yes, because from like 2 weeks ago now, they had tighter restrictions, but for a good amount of time, we were able to have a nice practice every week.
Yeah, pretty much.
We really got like our OGs down before the break here, so we can now present new material.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good time to get some practice in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, well, listen, I appreciate you coming on, and when you're rich and famous and known worldwide, remember where your first interview was, right here on NSLive.tv.
Oh yeah, we will.
Awesome.
Thank you very much for having us.
Oh, all right, my pleasure. Yeah, it's always good to hear about up and coming bands like yourselves. I love the fact you're writing original stuff. And hey, maybe in another year or so when you are out gigging, we'll do another interview. How's that sound?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. All right. Well, guys, rock on and take it easy. And COVID will end soon, and you will be out there gigging. And I'll keep an eye out for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
You too.
Well, there you have it. Keep your eyes open for Bloodprint. I'm sure we're going to be hearing this name a lot in the future, and we wish them all the best in their musical endeavors. The world is their oyster, as you say. Or is that how it goes? That may not be it. Anyhow, you know what I mean. All right, so I'm going to check the green room. No, nobody waiting. Nobody wants to join me today so far. Anyhow, that option is there, and actually it's right below me right now. The information, the Zoom ID and password are right there. If you want to come on live on the show and have a little discussion on something here in Nova Scotia. Of course, we're in lockdown right now. Case counts are up, and it's quite a serious situation, as Dr. Strang says. So we got to do our best. Wear your masks, and just try to be safe out there and keep others safe. That's about all I can say, really. All right, so we have some interesting things here. Do you like unicorns? Everybody likes unicorns, don't they? Well, check this out. Bounds, yeah. This is something I found, and I thought you might like to see it. It's called Splashifax. That's Splashifax. It's a floating playground and obstacle course. This is their video off their website. Yeah, Splashifax. And apparently it's going to open in June, somewhere in Sackville. I don't have the exact location yet, but it is in Sackville and opens in June. And they are hiring right now, according to their website anyway. So check it out. The website is on the screen down below there. You can check it out yourself and keep up to date with what's happening. I think it's totally cool. Where was that when I was a kid? Wish I had brought that there. But apparently this unicorn is like the largest inflatable unicorn in the world or something like that. So yeah, it's going to be something to see. Anyhow, so that's Splashifax. I thought you might want to know a little bit more about that. Next up is our top 10 list. Now, just give me a second to cue this up. Just takes a moment, and I'll check the green room while I'm at it, because that's over here too. Just 1 second, I'm getting it. All right, here we go. Get my mouse in the right place and do a little click. Here we go. So this week's top 10 list is the top 10 things you dream of doing when the pandemic's over. And this is in no way serious, just to let you know. So starting with number 10. Playing team beer pong. Yeah, we miss playing that, don't we? Beer pong in groups, large groups of people playing beer pong. That's always fun. Like I said, this isn't serious. Number 9, playing spin the bottle. Can't do that right now. No. No. Number 8, having a mask burning party. Are we all looking forward to that or what? That's the top 10 things you dream of doing when the pandemic is over. Burning those masks, those disposable ones. Keep your good ones, because they say we might still need those, but that's a whole other topic. That's not part of the top 10. Yeah. Number 7, being able to afford a sheet of plywood. Wouldn't that be nice? Yep, because, wow, it's crazy right now. Number 6, going out to eat to your favorite restaurant. Oh, and the key to that, though, is you can still do that at some certain points. Maybe not right now, but you could do that not that long ago. But it's going out and being relaxed. Totally being relaxed in your favorite restaurant. That's what it's about. Number 5. Well, very similar to the last one, hanging out in your favorite bar and being relaxed, not worrying about stuff. Yeah, that'll be nice. I can't wait. Number 4 of the top 10 things you dream of doing when the pandemic is over, sneezing without being arrested. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. It's a concern now. It really is. And going to the movie theater, another thing we like to do again. I mean, we have tons of movies in the house here. You know, they're online, whatever. But just something about going out to the movie theater, that tactile experience of going to the theater. We just can't wait to have that again. And, of course, number 2, having a mega house party and not being fined. So don't have parties right now. That's all I can say, right? Wait till it's over. It will end, and then have your parties. So we're looking forward to that when the pandemic's over. And, of course, the number 1 top 10 things you're going to do when the pandemic is over. Number 1, travel out of province. Yeah. We love our province. We love Nova Scotia, but we just can't wait to get out of it for just a little bit. Maybe even New Brunswick. Something. Just do a little bit of traveling, even around the province. Something. Staycation. I joined a group on Facebook the other day talking about Nova Scotia staycation. So check that out. They have some good ideas on there. And they gave me some input for this segment too. So thanks for that. All right. Now I have to clear that and check the green room. Just give me a second here. Go back to there. Zoom is ready once again. The green room is up and running. If somebody wants to join me, that would be wonderful. We got lots to talk about here. Like I said, there's a lockdown happening right now, and I'm sure stuff you want to talk about. What's your favorite movie? Huh? What are you watching on Netflix? Come on, because we know you're watching Netflix, so just talk about stuff. Okay, so I noticed a development here in Halifax. Let's bring that up for you. Here we are. This is on Almond Street, and it has been approved. Let me bring up that web page. There we are. And this is the CommitteTrawler web page. You can see it's down over there. Yeah, CommitteTrawler. It's a newsletter-style website that I think you should join if you're interested in knowing what's happening. I think his name is Mark. He does a great job on these reports. And this is one about the big 5-tower development on Almond Street. You can see some pictures there. What do you think of the pictures? What do you think? I don't know. It's different looking. It's different. As we say in Nova Scotia, it's different looking. Anyhow, there's lots of information here. You can read all this. I'm not going to read it, but what he does have here, and like I said, he's gone to extra lengths to bring you these reports. He actually has a screenshot of each one of the proposal presentation pages. And there's a lot of them. So if you're looking for details on this project, this is the place to find it. So thank you, Mark, for doing the CommitteTrawler, and he could really use your support. You can see the 2 buttons up the top there, support us and log in, so you can actually set up your page, and you'll get notifications when he posts something. I think it's fantastic what he's doing. So, yeah, thanks for that. And we just have a little bit of comedy relief here. This is poor Mikey. Mikey's having an interesting day, replacing a board on his deck. That's it. You got to test it. You got to make sure it's strong. Oh, don't step there. Maybe another spot. Step somewhere else. Yeah. Oh, poor Mikey. I see some Advil or Tylenol in his future. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That might even be a doctor's visit. I don't know. That hit him pretty good. Anyhow, just a little bit of comedy relief. One thing we do here on the Nova Scotiable is focus on business section. If you have an interesting or unusual business here in Nova Scotia, or what are you doing with COVID? How are you managing to adapt to that, and what can your patrons expect with the COVID situation under your business? So, you want to come on, and we can pre-record a segment for a focus on business on the show here. We'd love to hear from you. I'm going to check the green room once again. Nope, I don't see anybody waiting. Nobody waiting in the green room. It's available, by the way. See that right below me is the Zoom information. Come on the show and we'll have a chat. I'm I'm sure there's lots of stuff to talk about. Us Nova Scotians don't like to talk. Not at all. No. I know. I know the truth. Anyhow, yeah, so you can talk about your business here and let people know what's going on. We also have a segment called Sports Shorts. If you're a sports fanatic, and I know there are lots of sports fanatics here in Nova Scotia. I shouldn't say fanatic, that's not a good word. But if you're really into sports, let us know what's happening around the province, especially if they're local sports. We'd really like to know what's going on, especially if you know. You can tell our viewers and inform them. And the email to use is on the screen, talkshow@NSLive.tv. Use that email to contact me about anything about the talk show, really. If you have an idea for a segment or you want to join or whatever you want to do, that's the email to use. Okay. That's really all I have lined up here for today's show. Here we go. And there's the join the conversation button. You can do that because this is a live talk show. People need to come on and talk with me. I'm not scary or anything. Yeah, no, not at all. I'm just here to have a good time and talk about things that affect this province. Yeah, so I'm sure there's lots of things you can think of right now that are affecting this province. I may as well bring up our website here and show you that. And while we're waiting to see if there's anybody in the green room. Great interview with the Bloodprint. Those guys are awesome. What a great band. They're gonna go places. I just have this feeling that we'll see a lot more of them. Here we go. See, I'm the technical side of this too, right? I'm doing it all. Throw me over there, clunk. I just got thrown to the side. That's, of course, the NSLive.tv website. And I lay it out by productions. There's actually today's show right there. Nova Scotiable 14, that's it. If you were to click into that, we'd see this show actually live and more details about it. And there's information on the Splashifax water park. And we're doing the RCMP updates as we get them. We post them and let you know what the RCMP is reporting that has happened around the province. Some good information there, part of our news side of it. Although I'm not a professional news reporter, just keep that in mind. And Nova Scotia is currently under a state of emergency. There's a little bit of information there as well on that and what that's all about. And of course, we're rebroadcasting the COVID-19 updates as they come on live from the Nova Scotia government. So those are available here too. All right, so yeah, so some new stuff and some old stuff, and Nova Scotia Live just keeps on trucking. Yeah, if you have a show idea, I'd love to hear it. That's what this is all about. This is community TV. We're looking to produce shows and interesting content about Nova Scotia and what's happening all around it. If you're a community correspondent, you want to report what's happening in your community in Nova Scotia, this would be a great place to do that. Tell people what's happening in your area of the province. Okay, well, I don't see anybody in the green room. Nobody wants to join me today. That's okay. That's okay. I can do this by myself. It's a little bit lonely, but that's all right. So next week, same time, same place. 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoons is when we have the Nova Scotiable go live. And seeing there's nobody in the green room, and I'm out of ideas. That's it. That's all I had. I showed you the web page. All you have to do if you want to help us out and grow the channel and grow the show so we get more viewers and reach more people is do the stuff that's beside me. Yeah, do that stuff over there. Like, share, spread it around, tell people about it. And I'll tell 2 friends, and then you tell 2 friends, and then they'll tell 2 friends, and so on. You remember that shampoo commercial? Well, it works for shows like this as well. All right, folks. Well, listen, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Check out Bloodprint. Check out the CommitteTrawler. And until next week at 2 o'clock, this is Brian saying, be Nova Scotiable to each other. Nova Scotiable. I'll say it right eventually at some point. Have a great week, everyone.